I was getting up against being here by 11, and I got to get home to take my wife out of the house because she's going nuts staying in the house with the kids. So I got that thing, and I got to sign this, life insurance. I got to do all this adult shit. And I'm thinking, I got this little window to get gas. And I show up in this industrial park. There's no gas station. I finally go all the way down. And the whole time there was like, it's thrifty. And I'm thinking, like, isn't that a fucking car rental place? So I pull in, and I stick the credit. Right as I stuck it in, I'm going, this is too easy. Because I know I have the exact amount of time to get here. Right on time. And of course, it's just like, is this debit? I'm like, no. And they go in and see the guy behind the register. I'm like, yeah, I tried to use my credit card. And he goes, we don't take credit cards here. And I go, why? And he goes, I just take debit card. I just kept saying why, like a 2-year-old. And he finally just goes, so it's cheaper. And I was like, all right, that's a good excuse. And I gave him like $60, and it only ended up being like 39. So then I had to go back in and get my change. And he's looking at me like, see, you fucking idiot. It would have cost you like 15 more. So I do that all the time.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those fucking debit card only ones. That's stupid.
Well, you never use your debit card. You use your credit card anyway.
Why? What happens?
Because that's your money. So if somebody takes that and then cleans you out, that's your shit. If somebody swipes your credit card number, that's their money. So then they call you up and they just go, hey, Joe, did you buy a ham hock in fucking Vancouver at a strip club? Why, no, I didn't. I was in Burbank. Good luck with that. Whatever.
Has anybody ever bought a ham hock at a strip club?
Dude, you've given me every piece of the fucking elk except that.
I've got some ham hock for you. Some bone he can chop up and make marrow with.
So I got a buddy of mine who's a lawyer who prosecutes identity theft, which a lot of lawyers don't want to do because it's unbelievably tedious. And when they call up, a lot of times they're calling up the credit card companies to fight for their case. They still have to go through that maze. If you'd like to do this, press 1. If you'd like to do that, press 2. And they're trying to help them out. So. But that was one thing that I remembered out of all the things he told me not to do. He goes, don't ever use your debit card because if they get that and they clean you out, that's your fucking money. And then all of a sudden you get a mortgage coming up and then you're late and you're like, no, but somebody took my money and blah, 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 blah. It's your credit card. They have to deal with it.
I had an attempt recently, and I'm thinking, I'm wondering whether or not it's because I switched over to Windows. Because, I have this Windows computer now. I get pissed off at Mac. People got mad at us clearing our throat, and I just cleared my throat again. I switched over to this Windows computer because I get mad. These Macs, they switched over all the ports, and now you have this USB-C, and you have to get an adapter if you want to use all your other shit to it.
I know. I got Rosetta Stone French, right? I can't. There's no place to stick the fucking.
Yeah, you have to get an adapter. So I was like, what the fuck?
How about the iPhone 7 with the little fucking umbilical cord?
The lightning thing. Yeah. Well, you can get a splitter with that where it goes with you can use a regular headphone jack.
But it's all extra money.
Yeah.
It's all extra money, and then you fucking lose them.
I think the idea is that eventually there's going to be some peripherals that are more powerful and they don't work on the existing ports. But, like I got this Lenovo ThinkPad, and I love it. And this is the second one that I got because it's got everything. It's got an Ethernet port. It's got HDMI. It's got all this shit. It's tiny. The battery life is fucking forever. It's got this fat battery in the bottom. But for the first time in a long time, somebody tried to steal my identity. And I'm like, geez, I wonder if it has to do with that. I wonder if it's a Windows thing. Does that make sense? Not really?
I don't know.
Could be something else. I don't know. But it's sneaky. Yeah. But at least when I have a business management company, they contact me. They put the stop to it right away.
Oh, that's cool.
But it's disconcerting that your shit's out there. That someone's trying to find your social security number and attach it to your credit card and buy something. Yeah. I've had it happen at gas stations where they put that fake scanner on. They put a fake scanner over the scanner, so as you scan through, and you even are using it. Like you're using your credit card, you're buying gas, but you gave them your credit card information.
Yeah, I've 2 times credit cards. That's happened to me at gas station. Restaurants are another big double swipe thing.
Yeah, restaurants. Well, that's people that work there, scumbags.
Yeah. You gotta go. You got to go cash as much as you can.
I know, right? Isn't that crazy?
This never happened. You don't know me.
I know a guy, he's dead now, but he was one of the first credit card thieves. His name was International Sal. That's what we used to call him because when he got arrested, that was what his nickname was International Sal. Because this is in like the 70s or the 80s when credit cards first came out. He would get those carbon slips from restaurants, and they would make up new credit cards and then sell them to criminals. And he would just get bags and bags of cash from it. And this guy was gambling. He would go to the pool hall that I went to, and he was like the most perpetual loser you've ever seen in your life. Like, he could not win. It was a psychological...
It sounds like an Oscar-winning movie.
Yeah.
This guy's life.
Well, in a way, it probably should be. I mean, he was a trip.
So how did he end up dying?
Cancer. Bad. Colon cancer. It was real bad. And a buddy of mine's
That's
wife.
where Hollywood would switch up the script. That's just too common.
Go off a bridge like Thelma and Louise.
Yeah.
Oh my God!